How to wipe out any negative emotion in under 10 minutes, explained by Tony Robbins, but another twist on it by myself. Make sure you stay to the end in order to understand the technique that you can do to wipe out any negative emotion in under 10 minutes.
You and I both have interviewed people, I'm sure you have, that are born with no arms or legs, or they've lost their sight, and they're happy.
Yes.
And then you meet billionaires or people, families, they got beautiful kids, beautiful husband, beautiful wife, and they get miserable over anything. I really believe you have to make that's the most important decision of your life, is that no matter what happens, I'm going to live in that state. And then you have to do the work, which is, I got a 90-second rule. When I get pissed off or frustrated, suffering comes up, it always shows up. But what I decided is, within 90 seconds, I kill it. Because in that suffering state, I'm not going to be there for my wife or my kids. In that suffering state, if I solve it, I'm going to be miserable even though I solve it, right?
So this is what Tony Robbins calls the 90-second rule. Now, I am a massive optimist and believe that we can do this, but I also want to give people more of a chance and more of an advantage, especially as I know from my own personal state of well-being, when I first started, I couldn't crush something that quickly. I just couldn't. And I don't want to be naive to think that everyone can, because not everyone can. We all have the capability to do so, but we're in a state of being that doesn't allow us to, and I totally understand that. So Tony Robbins has the 90-second rule, where in 90 seconds, he will crush the negative state of being and change his physiology and change his state. So I'm going to offer you a whole understanding that is based around Tony Robbins' 90-second rule, just over a slightly longer period of time, and exactly what I've done to go from when I have been through very tough times in very negative states of mind to switch it and become instantly calm again. So what I want you to do is set a timer on your phone for 9 minutes. Let's change it from the 90-second rule to the 9-minute rule. For 9 minutes, I want you to stick a timer on your phone. As you can see, we stick it on. Oh, set. And we go. We are on a 9-minute timer. For the next 9 minutes, what I want you to do is sit there and really be sorry for yourself. Really feel the victim. I want you to express what you need to express. Say whatever you need to say. Now, don't try and cover it. Don't try and mask it. That is not what we're trying to do here. And a story that I will give you is when I went through some stuff a while ago after one of my breakups, I sat and meditated on it. I said, I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to meditate on it. Meditate for an hour and a half. My solution after my meditation was, no, I want to be angry. I'm entitled to be angry because of what happened. I'm entitled to it. That doesn't mean I can go and punch walls and go and break stuff. That's not what it means. But I'm entitled to feel a human emotion, mainly because I'm a human. Might be an alien, but I'm a human. You are a human too. You also might be an alien, but you're here today as a human. And I want you to understand that please use this 9 minutes to vent it out. Say what you need to say. Write anything down. If you literally want to just stand and scream, stand and scream. If you want to understand how to release trapped emotions, click this video up here because I made a video explaining the whole process. Again, a little technique. You can use it. But use this 9 minutes to really vent it out and get it out of you. Because being negative isn't actually a bad thing. We need to get rid of these emotions. The more we cover them and mask ourselves, the more difficult it is to see. I literally cannot see a thing. Why? Because I'm covering it, I'm masking it. Now I can see perfectly. So if you give yourself those 9 minutes to vent, to shout, to scream, to just scream into your pillow, whatever you want to do, give yourself that time. Because when you have that time, after, you will feel a sense of, because once that 9 minutes is up, bye bye bye. Okay, my phone's not on loud. So once that 9 minutes is up, it's time to let that steam go. What the hell? Why is it not making any noise? So once that 9 minutes is up, I've just had a ridiculous amount of time trying to do this. Once the 9 minutes is up, you can let it all go. Why is it not making any noise? This is ridiculous. Okay, right. Screw it. I don't need to do it. Once your 9 minutes is up, you can let that go. And I'm not saying you have to forget about it. I'm not saying that at all. But you need to let this energy flow out of you. The energy is literally like an energy ball inside of you. And the more you repress it, the more it's going to hurt. We need to let it go. This is a huge rule for success, because if we hold on to everything that we've been through, everything we've done, everyone that's hurt us, we're never going to succeed in life. We're never going to progress. So use the 9-minute rule and change your life. Other than that, make sure you grab a copy of Kintsugi for the Mind on Amazon, link down below, and subscribe.